A major shift is emerging in American public opinion, and it could have serious consequences for US foreign policy. According to a poll by the New York Times and Siena Research Institute, a majority of Americans now oppose providing economic and military aid to Israel. Before we go further, like this report, subscribe to Progressive Wave and stay with us, because this polling shows a growing divide between the American public and the political establishment. The survey found that 57% of Americans oppose giving assistance to Israel, while 37% support it. It also found that 37% of respondents sympathize more with Palestinians, compared with 35% who sympathize more with Israelis. Because the margin of error was about 2.8 percentage points, that difference should be read carefully, but the broader trend is still significant. The poll was conducted between May 11th and May 15th and included more than 1,500 American adults. It follows a Gallup poll that found 41% of Americans sympathized more with Palestinians, compared with 36% who sympathized more with Israelis. Gallup said that marked the first such shift since its annual survey began in 2001. The official argument for continued aid is usually framed around alliance, security, and regional stability. But critics argue that this leaves out the human cost in Gaza and the occupied West Bank, as well as the question of whether US taxpayer dollars are helping sustain policies many Americans now oppose. Observers cited in the source text say this rapid change is linked to the growing influence of pro-Palestinian grassroots movements in the United States. Those movements appear to have helped break long-standing political and media taboos around criticizing Israeli policy and discussing Palestinian rights. That is why this story matters. This is not just about one poll. It is about whether elected leaders will listen when public opinion shifts on one of the most sensitive issues in American politics. Tell us what you think in the comments. Should US aid to Israel continue, be conditioned, or be stopped? Share this report, subscribe to Progressive Wave, and keep watching, because when public opinion changes this sharply, Washington eventually has to answer for it.